Well, good morning from Mount Hope this morning, and we're continuing to support local with somebody who is local and supporting others. This is a business called Box Shop Local.
That's right.
We're with Jamie Nelson, who has started this business. She has welcomed us into your beautiful home.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us. So there is a whole lot of goodies spread out on all these tables that we're going to be getting to throughout the morning, but the story how you started this business is pretty fascinating. What is your background, Jamie?
I'm actually an ICU nurse at the Jaravinsky.
Shout out to the Jaravinsky and all the wonderful nurses there. Okay.
Yes,
You are on maternity leave right now.
I am. Not that I was needing something to keep me busy, but I started this online gift shop on Instagram, trying to support local and for the people who have a hard time getting out of the house to buy things, and then on the opposite end, the people stuck at home that would appreciate a good surprise at their doorstep.
Well, there's something about getting a gift that there's thought put into that is actually supporting so many of these wonderful artisans that are working hard on their business that they don't really know how to promote themselves. So that's what you're doing for them. This is what, can we come over here? Because this is what one of your boxes looks like, right? You're pretty proud of this one.
This is my favorite one.
Okay, so what's this box here?
This one no one has seen yet. I just came up with it, just collected all the things. And this is a box you would send to somebody in the hospital when they need to feel more like they're at home.
Because you get that working in a hospital, you probably get people not knowing what to provide or what to, you always get flowers, right?
Yes,
but like
and you can't have flowers in most units in the hospital. So when people say, what could I bring? It's easy. There's so many things that patients need in their hospital bed. Things that will keep them comfortable and warm. So the first thing are these socks, and they actually help with hydration too in your feet. And it has a little logo that we put together, me and Vinyl by Anna in Caledonia. And it says, positive energy can heal the universe. So we put that stamp on a couple of my things, just because we think it's pretty fitting for the times. Then we have a linen pillowcase that's pre-washed to put over top of your pillow. Smells nice.
Yeah, what else smells nice? Is it that here? What's that?
No, this is a Resin Coaster by Altogether Lovely, and she puts dried flowers inside the coaster, so that's something they could take home instead of flowers.
How are you sourcing all this stuff? Where are you finding all of these little items?
Some of these people are my friends and my family, but people actually reach out to me on Instagram and they become very excited to work with me.
Isn't it interesting? This is all through Instagram. This is where it started, right?
It's very, very fun.
And you went through Christmas, so I'm assuming Christmas was crazy busy, and then most recently
was insane.
And then Valentine's Day, because these are all themed boxes, but you'll cater to anybody's needs. If it's a birthday, if it's an anniversary, if somebody is celebrating whatever, you know what I mean?
Yes. The goal is to create an experience. So you get your box at the door and it's custom to the person who's getting it, and it is not a generic gift basket. It's a box that a lot of thought went into, and everything is cool and exciting.
Okay, let's take a break because I want to learn more about what's on the table. We also have Andrew, who's also a nurse, who has kind of started his own coffee business. We'll get to know him and what makes a wonderful coffee. And then maybe we could put a box together ourselves when we come back. The Box Shop Local on Morning Live. Just imagine you open your front door and that box is sitting there waiting for you. A heartfelt, individualized set of items in there, all created by Box Shop Local and its owner and creator, Jamie, who's with us this morning. Good to see you again. Because everything gets packed into that box, gets tied up like that, and that's how it arrives.
Yes, it's zero contact delivery. Drop it off at the door. Most of the time I'll ring the doorbell if there's food.
Right.
And then...
But most of the time people don't know what's coming.
No.
So it's a total surprise.
It's a surprise.
So what's some of the reactions that you've got from people?
Pretty funny. If I go at nighttime, people will look out their window and then open the door slowly and then see a box and be like, so then I say, from the car.
Right,
It's okay,
yeah.
it's okay, it's a gift from so-and-so.
Amazing. And
Yes.
so these gifts are all kind of specialized. We went through a gift if somebody was in the hospital, that you specialized that on all different items because Jamie is a nurse, so she kind of knows that background. What's this box right here, Jamie?
This is called her treasure box, and this is filled with fun stuff for a woman. This is rustic succulents on the mountain in Hamilton. She puts together all the succulents for me. This is a braided succulent. It's pretty cool. Adds positive energy into the room. And Camera Beauty, this scrub and lip stuff, a jade roller, local fudge, best fudge you've ever had.
Can you pick up the fudge? Where's the fudge from? Let's give them a shout out. What is it? Ooh,
Alexander's Fudge in Smithville. This is red velvet cake fudge.
Do you have to do the taste testing on all
I
of
think
this
maybe
stuff?
we should. You pulled my leg.
Because how are you finding a lot of these vendors and a lot of these local artisans to be putting in your boxes?
I actually tried the fudge. I tried the fudge
Right.
at a party. I asked where it was from, and then I contacted him. He answered the phone. He's amazing. He shares recipes with me. He's great, and I ended up with a great contact for fudge.
We don't have smell-o-vision, unfortunately, but there's an aroma of some delicious lasagna happening in this back room. Who made the lasagna?
So I have a caterer, Gianna's Gourmet Catering, out of Hamilton. And to any of these boxes, any doorstep surprise, you can add food, and maybe it would help the person fill their fridge. Maybe they got home from the hospital with a new baby, or they just had surgery, or they just need a pick-me-up. So you can add things like this amazing basil.
Sauce? Is it sauce? Yeah,
Yep.
some sort of tomato sauce. You
It's
got
a
some-
meat sauce with basil.
Are those cupcakes or muffins?
These
or-
are Reese's Pieces chocolate fudge cupcakes with a whole cup in the middle of them. They are very good. I've got extremely good feedback.
We got some eating to do here, Jamie. We got to be doing that. But we also have a full table here of some other stuff. So what we want to do, because these are individualized, if I can say it, boxes, we have some stuff for a new baby, and we have some stuff for, it's so hard for guys, what to buy guys. So this one is kind of themed around the fishing, and we'll get to that, but we also have Ember Coffee, and Andrew, who is also a nurse, is with us this morning. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, and he's going to tell me, a non-coffee drinker, how to prepare the best coffee possible. We come back with Box Shop Local in Mount Hope on Morning Live. Nothing better than a good cup of joe to get your morning started. Oh, we had this all worked out in rehearsal, didn't we there, Andrew? But sometimes things don't work out on TV, so that's okay. The key being good cup of coffee, and that's what we're going to get from our next guest, Andrew from Ember Coffee. Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning to you. What does make a good cup of coffee?
Quality coffee coming from a good origin and, grown well, roasted well.
Is it the beans, or is it how you actually make it makes it good?
A bit of both, but a good roaster can take a mediocre bean and make it taste good.
Okay.
And a bad roaster can make a great bean taste bad. So,
So you run your own little coffee business,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Your background is similar to Jamie.
that's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get to meet Jamie?
We met at work at the German Ski ICU,
Okay.
and we've been friends since. So,
And where do you work now?
I'm currently working in the emergency room in Dunnville.
Amazing. Well, thank
Yeah.
you for all your work during this time. Where's the name Ember come from? What's the origins of that?
I like the name Ember because it gives the idea of things coming to life. Something goes maybe dead before, you just breathe some air into it and it comes back. So you
So
can.
you get all of these beans. Where do they come from?
I do a mix of Kenya and Nicaragua. I can do single origin or do a blend of those two. And
Is it so? I was telling Andrew off camera, I don't drink coffee, which is unfortunate for this segment. But what makes a good bean? Is it similar to, let's say, grapes with wine, whereas like some grapes taste differently depending on where they're from?
absolutely, Central and South American beans are much more citrus and known for their citric acid, and African beans are more of a berry. Some say a plum, some say a stone fruit.
Could you make a coffee for us?
Yes, absolutely.
Which one do you want?
Yeah,
What's
for
this?
sure.
We want to use this aerator number because that's something that you will take to work with you.
Yes, I take this to work, and this is relatively affordable to use, and then you can make gourmet coffee at work,
Okay, so let's
and it smells great.
put it together here.
So I'm using my inversion method here, which is
Okay.
looks a little bit precarious.
So you ground, you sell your beans already ground?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to put, I'll say 30 grams in here.
How many coffees would you have in a day?
Oh, too many. I drink until I have heart palpitations, and then I titrate down.
Well, at least you're at the hospital, so
That's
it's
right.
good if anything did happen.
Yeah. Oh, I'll tear that.
Because there's this method, there's just like the easy drip,
Yeah.
I guess. What other ways can you make a coffee?
You can make coffee as expensive or as cheap as you want. All of these methods of pour over the AeroPress are all very affordable, or you can buy yourself
Oh, the French press.
French press,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
Or you can make yourself a $3,000 espresso machine at home, you know. It's
Okay, so let's invert this.
all right.
So as we go to break, because
Sure.
Ember Coffee is one of the local things that Jamie puts in her boxes. The Box Shop Local.
Then it plunges down like a syringe. Maybe that's why I like it.
Where can people get your coffee from, Andrew?
I sell often on Instagram,
Do you?
Ember
Okay.
Coffee Roasting on Instagram, and I sell a lot, kind of word of mouth. And
Amazing. It keeps you busy along with your real job.
yeah, I enjoy bringing a little bit of enjoyment to everyone's life, and
Amazing.
there we go.
Is it all done? Let's see. We got to see the finished product.
Sure.
Let's see the steam coming off of there. This is the money shot. We'll come back with more, and we'll be making our own boxes. Give it a try. Oh, you put a little bit
A
more.
little more in.
Where's the Baileys? Well, it's been a really fun morning with Box Shop Local here in Mount Hope, a business started by Juravinski nurse Jamie Nelson, and we've been kind of highlighting a bunch of the items because all these boxes are like you can personalize them to however you want. What box are you making there, Jamie?
This one here is for a new baby.
Okay.
This is a really fun box, and it includes a succulent, 2.5 sleep sack, Mrs. Greenway's package, this refillable bubble bath.
We love Mrs. Greenway in Dundas.
It's amazing.
What are these toys? These are awesome.
These
Are
are
these homemade?
awesome. This is a man in Dundas. He makes them, and they all come apart, and you can build them. So it's a really cool gift for a baby to kind of put away and bring it out when they're a little bit older. A special gift for their bedroom.
Okay, so while you're building that box, I have another one over here because shopping for dudes is kind of tough, like because you never know what to get them. Okay, so you've kind of created this box for a fisherman.
Yes.
Okay, or
This is all from Bill's Bait. They've been so good to me. I go in, I tell them what I'm looking for. Someone has a cottage, Bob Cajun, Muskoka, or just
Right.
wants to shop around here. And they have,
so shout out to Bill's Bait, and they
Yes.
know when you're coming. They're just like, oh no, she's back.
she's back with all her questions. Yes. So it includes lures, this retractable rod.
Okay, and then some other like just even some hot sauce because who doesn't like a good hot sauce?
Exactly.
the hot sauce
This is from Thunder Bay. It's amazing, full of flavor.
How are you coming? Where are you finding all this stuff?
People actually message me all the time telling me something they've tried, and I love when people can say, try this, you have to have it, it's so good.
You have a
Pickle Lady.
a pickle lady. Her name is Carolyn. Carolyn's Creation.
Yep. She's on Facebook and Instagram as well.
Is this one going in here?
Yes.
Okay.
These are handmade by Dennis Hillis in Hamilton. They're amazing. They're acrylic pens. Everybody loves them.
They
This
get
is
both of them.
more from Bill's Bait. This
Bill's
is
Bait.
so cool. This is Petch & Co. It's out of Hamilton. She designs and makes these hats and these baby hats here with the Hamilton logo on the front.
What's it called? It's called Petch & Co.
Petch & Co.
Petch & Co.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll continue to. We have to. You wanted to get to the candles. Shout out to where are these candles from?
This is called Grace Candle Co. These are hand-poured soy candles. They smell so good. They're called intention candles. So there's all different scents, and you light them and set your goals on fire. These are actually for the baby box, and I really wanted to show them off because they're so cool. This is called the Little Co, and they're resin. I have a couple resin items, but this lady makes numbers and letters, and they have magnets on the back.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yes. very cool.
How do we get a box?
It's on Instagram.
Okay, so reaching out to your Instagram, which is Box Shop
Box
Logo.
Shop Local.
Okay.
I'm very personable. You pick up the phone, call me.
We can't really tell.
You pick up the phone, call me, and we have a casual conversation about how much you want to spend, any ideas you can give me, and the date that you want it delivered, and it's done.
And you'll deliver it to
It's
the door
delivered.
in and around the region.
Yep.
What's going to happen when you go back to work?
I think I'll keep
Keep
doing
going
it
with
on the
yeah.
side. It's really fun, and
And you're supporting local artisans.
yes.
Right? Well, bringing smiles to people's faces, even though we can't see those smiles, you just see them with their eyes, I guess.
Exactly.
So nice meeting you.
So nice meeting you too,
best of luck.
Tim.
This is so great. We didn't get to meet the baby. How old's the baby?
6 months.
6 months. Baby's name is?
Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy Q.
Lucy Q is sleeping right now. So I'll continue to help out and create this box. But very nice meeting you and best of luck with the business.
Thank you so much.
Oh, so cool.